What's going on, water signs? It's your girl D here with Many Styles of Tarot. Here to bring you your November 2022 Silent Enemies reading. This is for the water signs, masculine and feminine energies, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Happy birthday to the Scorpios. I hope all is well with everybody. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, let's pay attention to what's going on around us. If our intuition is telling us that something is up, you need to pay attention to it. Don't just block it out or rule it out because, you may be missing out on something. There may be something that you are meant to pay attention to. And sometimes, we let our emotions affect us in a negative way, but we should let our emotions affect us in a positive way, and that is by paying attention to our intuition, right? So this is a reading that is giving you the idea of if you have any intuitive nudges that show up that relate to this, maybe you should pay more attention to it. This will tell you if you're resonating with the reading, all right? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Messages for the water signs. So the first card that came out is Curiosity, Curious. All right, there's the picture. So these are characteristics that you want to look for in reference to people, places, and things around you that may be setting your intuition off that you should pay attention to. So there's a curious energy around you that you should pay attention to, or maybe you're being curious, and maybe the curiosity may not be good for you because, again, this is a silent enemies reading. So maybe there's somebody who's inquiring about you, or you're inquiring about something that you shouldn't. The second card that comes out is being ashamed. So that could be a silent enemy for you, or this could be somebody around you who may be acting a certain way because they're ashamed. And then we also have trapped. All right, so there could be somebody around you who could be you could be intriguing to someone. You could be someone who could be coming off as very mysterious, or just the way you carry yourself and how you move could be attracting people towards you to want to know more about you. But because this is showing up as a silent enemy, I feel like you need to just be careful of people inquiring about your whereabouts, making sure that you if your intuition is asking you why this person is asking about what you're doing or what you're up to or what have you, then you need to pay attention to that and investigate. Okay, definitely investigate. It's like, why is this person so curious? Or if somebody comes around you and is asking questions, or maybe a friend or a family member or someone close to you comes to you and says, hey, such and such was asking me about blah blah blah, and your intuition automatically goes off and says, yeah, they just being nosy, or they just want to find out some information, so pay attention to that energy. This ashamed energy here, this could be an enemy because there could be somebody who's acting a certain way around you because they are ashamed of their behavior. I don't know if it's something that they have already done that you may not know about, something they may figure you may find out about, okay? But if someone is acting distant or just out of order or abnormal than what they normally are, it could be because there may have been something that occurred, and as a result, they're ashamed or embarrassed by what occurred. Now, you may know about it, you may not. Maybe other people know about it, and they're afraid that you may find out. That could be the case. If this is about you, then this is about, understanding that whatever went down or whatever you experienced, it's natural to feel ashamed, but don't wallow in that energy is what I'm feeling. Because if you look at the shadow here, the shadow is like taller than the person wallowing. It's like your shadow or the dark side, it becomes bigger than you. So look how big the shadow is compared to him. So it's like, to me, that's just telling me that you need to be careful not to let that swallow you up, and not to let anybody make you feel unworthy. Now if you've done something that you regret, then you should say something. Right? You should do what you feel is best. Listen to your intuition, is what I'm saying. Whatever is leading you to do. And then we have the trapped energy. So if this is somebody around you, this could be why they're maybe distancing themselves from you, or maybe keeping themselves from you because maybe they feel trapped in the connection. Okay, and maybe they want to have a sense of control over the situation. And so one of the things that people may do is they may just, back off, maybe not answer your calls, maybe not come by as often. If it's a work situation, maybe they don't, hang out at the water cooler as much, or maybe they don't say much to you, or don't come by your desk at all anymore, or maybe you don't go to lunch together. Okay, if it's an organizational thing, maybe it's you don't connect with this particular group anymore, or you notice distant energy from people that you normally would, a group or organization that you're in. And some of you may be wanting to get out of it or get away from it, or you feel trapped. There could be something that something is holding you back. I believe it could be fear. There's some type of fear. This is Scorpio season. Scorpio deals with fear, right? Your fears, your deepest, darkest fears. And for some of you, that could be what this is. You may be feeling trapped in a situation or a scenario here. But when we go into the extended, we'll find out what that is. It could be anything. But yeah, so we'll go into the extended. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards for each of these, about maybe 4 cards for each, to give different scenarios and situations based off of these energies. So if this resonates with you, or you want to know more, the link to the extended is in the box below. So feel free to come check it out over there. Other than that, I wish you guys the best, and I'll see you in the next reading. Again, happy birthday to the Scorpios. Peace out, water signs.